Hello and welcome to the Jewish Curiosity Podcast, where we ask questions and take journeys. Recently we've been exploring the question, who are we? What is a Jew? What does it mean to be part of the Jewish people? Talking about our collective identity. And in this episode, we're going to explore one of the most famous and most misunderstood concepts, that of chosenness. What does it mean to be the chosen people? I hope you enjoy. What does it mean to be part of the Jewish people? Does it mean to have a certain set of genetics? Well, that can't be it, because anyone from anywhere can choose to convert to Judaism. So does it mean behaving in a certain way? Well, that one's not going to work either, because once a person is Jewish, either by birth or by conversion, they remain Jewish regardless of their actions. So maybe to be Jewish means to have a certain culture. No, it's not that either. Just try giving a Sephardi Jew some Ashkenazi gefilte fish and you will find that out for yourself. So what does it mean, indeed, to be part of the Jewish people? Well, to understand this, we need to explore the idea of chosenness. The uniqueness of the Jewish people comes from God choosing us from among the nations. But what does chosenness mean? Well, I'll give you a clue. I'll tell you what it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean IQ. It doesn't mean that we are necessarily better people. And it doesn't mean that God cares about us to the exclusion of others. Chosenness means responsibility. God created an imperfect world. He calls upon humanity to perfect it, and he calls upon the Jewish people to take a lead in that mission. He gave us the Torah, commanding us in its laws, and thereby gave us a guide for bringing light into the world. This is true in a moral and ethical sense. We're meant to spread kindness and justice in the world. But it's also true in a metaphysical sense. That is, the world we see around us is just the tip of the iceberg of reality. Above our physical realm, there are countless spiritual realms. God created all of these realms, physical and spiritual, with imperfection. And he calls upon us to bring light into the totality of reality. So, how do I go about doing that? Well, the Ramchal teaches that with God-given responsibility comes godly abilities. When he gave us this mission, God also gave us a special soul, a soul that reaches all the way up to the heavens. And with every action, every word, even every thought, we activate this special soul that we were given and thereby impact all of the spiritual realms. In Kabbalistic terminology, our nefesh through our actions impacts the world of Asiya, our ruach through our speech impacts the world of Yetzirah, and our neshama through our thoughts impacts the world of Bria. But after all the esoteric terms are said and done, the beauty is that it all comes down to the simple matter of the state of the world. How much poverty is there in the world versus how much wealth? How much sickness versus how much health? How much evil in the world versus how much good? Because of this system, chosenness, responsibility, and ability, the answers to these questions depend on us. When we do good, we bring light into all reality, and that light translates into goodness right here on earth. So this is the idea of the day. To be part of the Jewish people means to be chosen by God to take responsibility for the state of the world. Through our God-given abilities, we can bring light into every realm of reality. And ultimately, with this, we can make this world a better place for everyone. This is something we can do, and it's something that we must do. So with that, let's get to work. I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Jewish Curiosity Podcast. If you want to find out more or check out more episodes, you can go to www.jewishcuriosity.com, or you can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Have an amazing day, and hope to see you next time.